Yes, I know I look really crazy. That is because I have this little band-aid here, and that's because I have a little, like a scab, bleeding. Just a little bit, but I thought it would look I thought it would look worse to attend to the scab. So I put the thing on it, and welcome to my mukbang. So this is what I have today. Cookies and a piece of donut and some tea, black beautiful tea, ooh, from Bigelow. Mm. And I've said my blessing over the meal, and I have water, lovely water. I don't drink enough of this. Oh, I'm sorry that the thing ran out on the other one. Mm. So I was taking care of business at Giants, and I was trying to film at Giants, and the film didn't turn out right, so I'll try it again. I met some really nice people there. So, sorry you can't. I'll have to do it again. And I got these cookie thingies that look like they have almond slivers in them. I don't know if you can see them. And look at sandwich cookie. Let me see what's in it. I don't know what's in it. Ugh. Some type of filling of some sort. I don't know what it is. And I had these wonderful things, like lady finger type things. I don't know. See, you can't see that. There you go. That chocolate wonderfulness. It's a sandwich, and I believe it has this or the other one has raspberry something in it. And I bought two. One for me and one for my husband. I didn't want to be selfish. And then this is the other one. I think this one. Yeah, this has the raspberry filling thingy. Oh, that is so nice. And this is the remains of a nice chocolate covered donut that my husband devastated. I said, "You can have half, honey." And this is a bit of the remains of the other one. And he took more than half, but hey, I'm not gonna be mad at it. So this is sort of my mukbang because they were eating donuts and I didn't get a chance, so we can't have that. So I'm gonna try this. I don't know what this is. Mmm. Mmm. I love the biscuit. Mmm. Yeah. I like the biscuit. See, I would make this. With the almond slivers because I love almonds, but I would do it where it didn't necessarily was a sandwich cookie, you know. Yeah, you see like almond cookies with little almond slivers on it. And I barely sugared this, really, because why do I need to put sugar in it? Really, I should have put any sugar in it when I have, this type of food that I'm eating right now. It makes no sense. So I tried that. So now we'll try this. I don't know what it is. In my excitement to buy the stuff, I really didn't check the names. Good. It's actually good. It's actually good. Subtle, not too sweet, fresh tasting. This is at the Giant Food Bakery. Ooh, Giant! And slightly dusted. You can see it's kind of dusted with powdered sugar. I love shopping at Giants because it has such variety. I am going to, of a little piece of donut that was left, chocolate, Looks all beat up. I normally don't go for a whole thing and stuff like this. But, again, I only plan to eat one of each. The other for my husband. And one thing I will say about Giant Food, I noticed they had the calories listed right there, and I thought, wow, some of this stuff has got a lot of calories. A lot. You would think it'd be a little, it wouldn't be so much, but this tastes a little fermented. I kind of like it. Yeah. Donut flavor, very nice. I wanted to get chocolate covered cake donuts because those are my favorites, or just plain cake donut, my other favorite. But I don't think I saw plain cake donut. And I did see just like maybe 2 chocolate covered ones of the type that I like. And they look smushed like people had their hands on it. Don't like that at all. So I didn't get them because I'm not, that's unappetizing. And so I got my little scarf here. I'm trying to lay like to distract from eat this. You try. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. And it was the service at the Giant was really good. It was really good service, and that's your people that work for you make or break your business. So, and this is the other one. Looks like it's gonna fall. You know, it's nice when you have somebody to eat with. It's very sweet though. Too sweet. The frosting is too sweet. Ugh. And the way I am too, but it's just too sweet. Anyway, so I was taking care of my business, shopping, whatever. And there was one little fella there. And I noticed this young fella was lingering around. He was really kind of unkempt looking. Not like fashionably disheveled the way some people try to look. But he was like, he looked like he had absolutely no self-esteem and had no regard for himself, you know what I mean? And if, you know, I don't like to see that in a person, but he also was acting suspicious. He was hanging around the entrance because a lot of us were leaving the entrance, we had our purses, and we were waiting for our rides or taxis to pick us up. And so we have been shopping, so he's probably presuming monies are in the purses, credit, debit cards in the purses. Older women, middle-aged to elderly women, should be some easy pickings. I'm not going to be a little flake potato, you know, but I'm only but so stupid, you understand? And so I'm eyeballing him, eyeballing us, and I'm like, okay, I think homeboy thinks he's going to get something, but whatever he going to get, he ain't going to get mine. Because I was outside so I could be seen so my ride could get me. But where I was would be very convenient for a pursesnatcher to just run up, grab, and go off. And I'm like, I'm not having that. And I'm not the young that I used to be. But sometimes you understand why some people fight those people. While they fight pursesnatchers and stuff. And I was kind of angry. And I went and got my keys. And I balled my fist and I had my keys and I'm looking around and I'm looking at him. And I decided to go back in because it's more protection, but where I could look outside. But I'm thinking, yeah, I wish, not really. But it was just the nerve of it, you know? And I was very careful and got a ride home. And it reminded me of years ago when I was in my 30s. I was cashing my check, and it was around the holiday season because you have to really, really be careful around holiday season. And I used to cash my check at the same place down in Lexington Market. It was a little liquor store at Lexington Market. Lovely, happy, cheerful atmosphere. People are buying, you know, alcohol. They're buying soda. They're buying chips. They're buying lottery tickets. They're cashing checks. They're buying money orders. You know, there's people in a good frame of mind because they got their money and they're cashing their checks or whatever, you know. And I remember, and I'm careful, you know, and I had cashed my check. It was about 20 years ago. I cashed my check, and I'm by myself, a woman, dark hair, not salt and pepper, slimmer, still short, lone female. And I'm looking at everybody because when I go put my money up before I hit the streets again, you know, I'm careful about putting, you don't leave out the place with the money in your hand like this cookie, like, ooh. And so I'm looking around, and there's this really tall dude in there, and, okay, like, I'm 5'2", right? He was at least 6 feet tall. So he's really tall, so he's conspicuous, right? And he had these big googly eyes. Like that. I'm not exaggerating or trying to be smart aleck. The guy had big, goofy, googly eyes. And so when you're really tall and you have googly eyes, those are very distinguishing features, which you can tell the authorities when your purse has been snatched what he looks like. And he also had a attractive, fashionable jacket with a name embroidered, a specific brand name embroidered on it. I'm not going to tell you the brand name, but it also is something that makes him easy to describe, right? So I'm in the store and I'm observing that he's observing me, and I'm not feeling that mess. And so then I look around and I scan the store quietly, and I see everybody else in that store has a reason to be in that store. They're buying lottery tickets. They're cashing their checks. They're getting money orders. They're buying liquor. They're buying sodas. They're buying chips. Everybody is doing an act of commerce in that store, except dude. Dude is there studying me. And I'm thinking, homeboy, because I'm a short little woman, got some easy pickings. Dummy. And I get really hot because I'm really cheap. I realize I can't go to the bus, and it's kind of evening time, you know, sun's gone down. So I'm like, I can't catch the bus because this idiot thinks he's going to take my purse. So I can't take the bus. He thinks he's going to run up on me and take my purse. So I'm like, doggone it, I'm going to have to spend money and get a taxi, which I didn't want to do. Whereas at the shopping center, I knew I was going to take a taxi anyway. But anyway, so I go outside, and he had slipped out ahead of me. And he was just standing there, looking all stupid, looking at me, right? I'm looking at him, like, yeah, you are a man. You're younger than me. You're taller than me. So what? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm looking at him, and I'm thinking, So then I collect myself, and I start walking. And he starts walking. And he's walking in the same direction that I am because he's a genius. I'm like, look at him. He's so stupid he don't even know how to do a proper purse snatch. Anyway, so I'm walking. I'm like, doggone it. I have to spend this money because this idiot's pacing me. So then I zigged. You know how you zigzag? I started doing that, right? And he tried to do the same thing. And then I walked a bit. And then I turned completely around and zipped down into the, the subway station. And he looked so stupid. He just go. And I ran down there. Went to the other side of the subway station because there's the entry side where you can stand and wait and catch the train. Then you can walk over that to the other side where you're on the other end of the subway. entry thingy station, and I went there, and I talked to some of the Metro Police and described them. Say he's suspicious acting, he might be in the area. Came out the other end, got a cab, spent the money, was home, was safe. He never got my purse. But in a way, I feel like he did rob me because I had to spend the extra money. I'm so cheap. But some expenditures are investments, and that was an investment in my safety. It comes first. And that my wages weren't going to get ripped off of me. So that was a small price to pay to keep the bigger end of the pot. So I just want to say, ladies, gentlemen, be aware, because, sorry about the smacking. People out there, and especially older people, because these dummies think because they see some snow on the roof that they can mess with us. And they're cowards. And they're cowards. They lie in wait. And they look for people that they figure is going to be easiest. Somebody old. Somebody female. Maybe somebody with a cane or something. Young bucks and buckettes. Because when I was a young woman, I was working. When I was a teenager, I was working. I wouldn't think to snatch somebody's purse or steal somebody's wallet. And I was not a rich girl at all. But I wanted money. I worked. And I would help old people for free. You know what I mean? Walk them across the street. There were neighbors in my neighborhood that I grew up. Me and my brothers, we'd shovel their snow for free. Don't you dare give us any money. You know what I mean? We would look out for them for free. We wouldn't think to rip them off or even charge them, which we could legitimately do so. But some things, no. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've been blessed to live as long as I had and to get wisdom, because I was good to people that I could have taken advantage of or just been businesslike with and not merciful with. And I just want to say, beware of your surroundings. Don't walk around in the store, around the bank or whatever, with the ATM machine and go la 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 la, because people are watching you, especially pay periods. Between the last part of the month and towards around the 5th of the month, people are going to be watching because you have paychecks and you have government checks. And you have people who are paying rent. They're paying their rent money. Some people still pay it by cash, especially older people pay it by cash. And there are people, if you want to call them that, it just disgusts me, that will wait and they'll watch you. And they're looking for the fattest, slowest, youngest or oldest, easiest picking they can find. And you have to be aware, because nobody really comes like from nowhere. You know how when people get mugged or something bad happens to them, they say, "Oh, officer, they just came out of nowhere." No, they did not come out of nowhere. They either came down from the sky, or they scaled up from the ground, or they came this way or that way, or from behind, or maybe frontal. But they didn't come from nowhere. You just weren't paying attention. You just weren't watching. And you got to pay attention. You got to watch, because they're paying attention and they're watching. So you pay attention better and you watch better. And don't look like you're scared, even if you're terrified. Don't look like you're scared, because then that makes you think, "Oh, I really got this. They're scared." You have to understand the cowardly mentality of a younger, physically stronger person that would entertain the thought of taking my pocketbook. It's not that much money anyway. Dummy. It really isn't. You better off getting a regular job. Bagging groceries. Sweeping. Running errands. Getting an online business. Dummy. Dummy. They didn't have online businesses when I was a girl. I would have loved to have had an online business. Oh, by the way, I actually do have one. It's on Zazzle. Zazzle.com under my name, Miriam Havard. And I got t-shirts, and I got water bottles, and cell phone thingies and stuff, and posters. And I'm going to add more to it. And always use the sale. There's always a sale code that you put in to give you more of a savings on the already reasonably priced products. Though I actually do have one. I wish it was around when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. You could actually have your own Shopify store. You can do all kinds of things on the internet that are legit and ethical, and doesn't hurt people. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And a lot of people, they're just dumb when they do these things. They don't even have any finesse. No finesse. They get caught, and it's a sad, sad story. No, it's not. And I'm going to pray for that person. I am. Even though my initial response is anger. But I'm going to pray for them because, I don't know, maybe nobody set an example for them. Maybe they didn't get to see their father get up and go to work like I did. Or their mom get up and go to work, or get online and do her online business, or grandma, auntie. Maybe they didn't see people actually pull their weight and work instead of think, who can I rip off today? I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. So I'm going to pray for them. And I hope you pray for them. And but in the meantime, pray for yourselves too. And keep your eyes open. I talk a lot. But I'm going to say this. It's good. This is good. And this is going to be for my honey. And this is going to be for my... Ooh. Oh. Yep. Yeah, this is for my honey because I ate the other one. I'm going to finish eating this. I'm going to get this. I'm not eating this week. I'll get this. And this is good. The fermented one. So, it's really sweet when you protect yourself. And don't let some idiot... Oh God, they're yelling in the hallway. And don't let some idiot take what's yours. Now, really, it's best not to fight. If you find yourself in a situation, just give me a purse or wallet. You're worth more than that. But preventive care is the best. It's the best thing. So be preventive of something happening to you. Be alert. Be aware. Have alternative plans. Know how to get in, get out of places, and keep your wits about you. And if that's too hard to do, then you need to have a good, trusted companion to help you out. So, I'm sorry I ran out of whatever the last time when I was talking about the water and stuff and the lying YouTubers and about gratitude and everything. But I know I need to do better, and I will probably eat some vegetables later this evening. I might post it on my Instagram, which is my same name as my YouTube. I might post a picture of it. But I've discovered something that I like, which is this. I don't know what it's called, sorry. And I like these too, but I would like to learn how to make these. And maybe make donuts. But my next, next future thing, in the near future thing, is going to be the rub, the no salt rub. So that's something that I got to do this week. Alright? Thank you. And thank you for my new subs. I thank you guys so much. I'm honored. Hope, that you'll like my stuff that I post. Make suggestions. Thank you. And if you want to say something, as long as it's not really horrible, say something. I hope you hit like. I hope you like it. If you could share it and subscribe. But most of all, take care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.